What are you doing?
I'm trying to look at the bottom of this jar.
The bottom of that jar?
I want to see the bottom of this jar.
The bottom of that old-fashioned jar?
Yes, exactly. I want to see the bottom of this old-fashioned jar.
However, this jar looks very old and dirty. How about breaking it and taking out the bottom to look?
Wow! It's no good, break it.
Is there something special inside the jar?
Yes, exactly.
Then, isn't the contents of the jar more important than the jar itself?
No. Because there is a jar, there is also its content.
Huh? What do you mean? Isn't the story getting complicated?
Is it?
Yes. I thought something important might be stuck to the bottom of the jar. But it doesn't seem that way, does it?
It's not exactly wrong.
What's inside it?
When I tried to photograph the bottom of the jar with a smartphone camera, no important items were captured.
So, there's nothing inside that jar, let alone any important items.
That can't be.
Why?
I saw it before. A person peering in and saying, "There's a valuable and expensive character written on the bottom of the jar."
There was such a person.
Yes.
What kind of person was it?
That person was wearing a striped shirt.
Wait a minute. I wasn't asking about the clothing.
Isn't clothing important?
Surely, they say 90% of the impression is determined by appearance.
Right?
Never mind. Please continue.
The person was wearing a striped shirt. And that person took off the striped shirt and started washing it in the river.
Why?
Maybe because it was a hot day and they were sweating a lot.
I see. And then?
The person in the striped shirt took it off, washed it in the river, and started napping while waiting for the shirt to dry.
Isn't the story becoming irrelevant?
Not at all. Please just listen to the end quietly.
Yes. Please continue.
I've never been interrupted this much before.
Sorry.
I'll continue, so please listen carefully.
Yes. Leave it to me.
Well, the person in the striped shirt took it off, washed it in the river, napped while waiting for the shirt to dry, and then, feeling refreshed, went home cheerfully.
Okay. And?
Well, that's the end of the story.
Huh? Are you kidding? The jar hasn't even come into play yet. And the story is over?
Yes. That's it. It's over.
What nonsense are you talking about? You said you saw someone looking into the jar saying, "There's a valuable and expensive character written on the bottom," right?
Yes. Exactly.
No, 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 no. Ending the story there is surely strange, right?
I saw it before. A person peering in and saying, "There's a valuable and expensive character written on the bottom of the jar."
So I asked, what kind of person was that, right?
Yes. Exactly. So, I explained to you that the person took off their striped shirt, washed it in the river, napped while it dried, and then went home cheerfully.
I see. Indeed, you didn't get anything wrong.
Right? I'm glad you understood. If you didn't, I was thinking of suing you in court.
What? Please don't exaggerate.
Why not? It's not an exaggeration at all. Didn't you insult me like I'm a deranged criminal?
I didn't mean to insult you like that. I'm sorry.
No worries. If you understand my story, then it's all good. Well, I'll continue trying to look at the bottom of the jar. Goodbye.
Wait, 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 wait. I want to know what relationship there is between the bottom of that jar and the person looking into it saying, "There's a valuable and expensive character written on the bottom." Please tell me about that next time.
Do you want to know the relationship between this jar's bottom and the person looking into it saying, "There's a valuable and expensive character written on the bottom" next time?
Yes. Please tell me the story.
Understood. I will tell you about that too.
Thank you.
I met that person while they were napping by the river.
I see. That's why there was the story about washing clothes in the river earlier.
Yes, that's right. And that person was using this jar as a pillow by the river. Seeing that, I asked, there are many other things around that are more suitable as pillows, so why are you using that jar as a pillow? The person replied, "I'm not napping because I want to."
Is that so?
So, naturally, I replied, "Then why are you napping?" The person's response was, "I've seen the character on the bottom of this jar I'm using as a pillow, but I still don't fully appreciate its significance."
Using a jar with such a message as a pillow to understand its significance is a strange idea, isn't it? Was it a program representing the latest technology? Or was it an expose of a secret that someone important was hiding? Or was it a password to a map depicting the whereabouts of pirate treasure?
According to that person, It said, "It's easy to love humanity, but hard to love an individual."
Indeed, I don't understand the significance of what's written on this jar either. But it shouldn't be that hard to cherish a jar with such a message.